Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Double time. Alert.
13.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Throwing on second and 8. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Montravius Adams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Zadarius Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
I think that went off wrong.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my man.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
called
it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. Man. The energy level hasn't been there. Right from the touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 60 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed. They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They go play action here on first down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but couldn't reel it in. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
This is caught. 33 yards that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers had 6
He got that lucky ass touchdown.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I actually and he got a mic. And he got a mic. And he ain't saying them.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Pussy.
He'll take it past the 25 and up to
Come
the
here, little pussy boy.
line.
Little pussy boy.
The Green Bay offense now ready to take possession here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Rodgers.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
You think Rich Sherman a hoe, man?
But it winds up incomplete.
What do you think Rich Sherman a hoe,
You can
man?
sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle.
Why you not hitting him?
You
You think Rich Sherman a hoe?
Finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the pickup there. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounce right back on it, keeps possession. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think
Come on, man.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 6 yards away. And the Packers get a score closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Richie James officially with the return of 108 yards.
Ooh, deep in the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So
Deep in the end zone.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
No, they can't do it.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Pussy boy.
A few past the 20 to the 23.
Hey, that little boy pussy. Stanky pussy little boy. Little girl little boy.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Rodgers now to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Looking deep for it. They've got his man complete. He's at the 30, 20.
I can't do
And
nothing.
he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
Saved.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Crosby connects on the extra point. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah. I see.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Y'all the gymnastics. What was I
Rodgers
doing?
will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, 626.
Oh, really?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw again.
What?
Caught by
Oh, man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I see that.
It's a pickup of 17
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
on
first
this guy.
down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's time.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I got the key.
Right there.
I got the end.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for them than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I'm trying to pick the ball. I'm trying to get an interception.
In the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Wait.
Tighten up.
Go ahead.
To throw is Garoppolo. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
That play is just another example of how the corner has evolved in the NFL. You don't necessarily have to have a really tall guy. What you're looking for is length, right? You look for that arm span, able to get a hand in late in the play and affect it.
And the height, it makes it harder to complete deep balls like the one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. On first down now, a run with McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis, 46 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers going for the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Mike 42.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside of the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, gun.
You got motion, man. You.
12, fellas, here we go. 11.
42. Pick me up. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kevin King with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pop.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcast rules by declaring a game over before it's over.
You got lucky.
But that
I'm about to score you.
puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Check. 42's the mark. I got it.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Pettis once again the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon there to make the grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 27. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Rodgers now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Buying time to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
I'm going to say, pick that shit, man.
Yards there and give him a first down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Here's Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Rodgers.
Thank you.
And now here's another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not. He ain't supposed to. That ain't. Yeah, what about it?
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
Because y'all be copycatting out each other.
Try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Blake Martinez. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go play action here on first down. He's going to, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Pick it up, D. 24 is the mic. Here we go. Here we go.
I got you.
Here we go. 24 is the mic. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And got his man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about it.